Good morning, everyone. Happy weekend. It is finally a little bit of warm weather back here in Orlando today. It has been cold. Um, where you wear those fake blue jeans and shirts, and yes, anybody that knows me knows that I've been not far away from my blow dryer and running back and forth. I should have found some way to calculate the miles that I actually put in this week with the blow dryer. Wanted to touch base with you this morning and say hi, how are you? Happy weekend. Hope it's not raining where you are. Looks like it is going to rain here today. It did rain yesterday, but I can do the rain instead of cold. I can just stay inside where it's dry or throw a bed sheet over me and get going. I learned a long time ago I don't melt. So I hope everybody's doing great. I wanted to tell you that back about 2 weeks ago, my cut had a straight line back in it, like the original cut. It came back just out of nowhere, checking it, and there it was. It has a weird thing that in its coming back, my leg smells like honeysuckle, like flowers. And I know that sounds strange, and no, I'm not psychotic. That's just something I've kind of developed over these 4.5 years and going forward. So then last Saturday, a week ago today, that line split open. And so I am back with a pretty large cut at this time. Still going forward though, still moving, still optimistic, and all that kind of stuff. Though I have to tell you that sometimes that gets a little bit difficult. I'm fortunate. It's been a good week. I've gotten a lot of work done, and I've gotten my time down in the afternoon, and we are approaching Christmas, people. Christmas here is just about time together. It's about getting together as a family. We don't do gifts anymore. My grandson used to be the only little guy running around that was here local, and so we did Christmas for him, but now he's 16 doing his own thing, and he wants gas money and insurance money, so that takes care of him pretty much. He does have some other stuff that he uses for school and things, so we will help take care of that. So this year, 2018, what does it mean to you guys? I kind of wanted to touch base on that this morning. 2018 to me has been somewhat of a struggle. It's been a lot of ups and downs, and getting over that cliff and going back to the other side and climbing back up again. However, I have not quit. It's been a lot of family time. It's been a blessed year. We lost a family in February that was dear to my heart, and moving on with that and knowing that that's in a better place and there's no suffering there. My class reunion in September was awesome. You guys saw pictures of that, and it was amazing to go back and get with those people, and it's like we never skipped a beat. And I look at some of their comments now that they make, and I remember so clearly who they were and what was going on back then, that the comments make different impressions on me now, and some of them are actually very funny. Then back home in Thanksgiving to spend time with my family. We all planned that, hoping that my dad would make it till Thanksgiving, and he did, and he's still making it today. And so we all wanted to go back home and spend time with him, and we did get to do that. And it was a great time, and it was the whole family, and we're just a close bunch. And so when we get together, our craziness kind of overflows the cup. But it's okay, it's good, we all love it, it's great. I wish we all lived closer so that we could do it so much more than we get to. So 2018 did not allow me to get back to work. It did not allow me to get out of the bed, and stay all day and accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish. But listen, it did take me back to some places in my life that I needed to go. It also allowed me to help some people, not near as many people as I wanted to help. My life is about helping people and reaching out to them and trying to help them get over their hurdles. So when I'm trying to get over my own hurdles, it's a little bit different, and that time is shorter, but never for 1 minute think that I will ever give up on my people who have their trials, because I'm not. I'm right there behind them. And, many of them are struggling for many, many different reasons, and I'm there. It may not be as much time. So if I missed your note, if I missed your phone call, you know, get back with me. Don't assume that, you know, I didn't want to get in touch with you, or that I'm too sick to handle it or whatever, because that's not the situation at all. I may not have had the time that I was allowed up to take care of it, but I want to. I want to help. So, you know, please, 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 at the end of 18, going into 19, reach out to me. You know, let me help you if I can. I don't have a lot of time, but I promise you that I will dedicate the time that I do have. Some days I feel weak. Some days not weak. Physically, weak mentally. I feel weak mentally, that my own situation is kind of tapping on down the brain cells. But then, you know, I get reared back up and I'm ready to go again. Perception. Let's talk about perception for a minute. A lot of people perceive things, and, you know, let's not get caught up in perceiving the wrong thing. Let's not hear something or think something and think that we got it right, and let our actions be based off of that perception, because people, I'm going to tell you, more times than not, you're wrong in your perceptions. And I'm not saying just people that are listening to this video. Myself, if I allow myself to base my actions off of perceptions and then even possibly spread those perceptions, that's, you know, that's not good for any of us. It happens to me on my end. I know it happens to other people, and I hate seeing that. I hope in 2019 that's one thing that we can leave behind. Facts are facts, don't get me wrong. So, you know, let's look at those, but always ask somebody something before you perceive, you know, that you got it right on the dot. And help people have a happy, good life, and give them the benefit of the doubt. If they screw it up, if they're just flat stupid, well, you know, hey, I can't cloud that over or sugarcoat that. But have a baseline to be good and caring and loving, and don't let what you perceive to be true, you know, dictate what you do, and certainly dictate what you pass on to other people. Look for actions, people. Look for actions. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed today. My family are getting the care that they need. We have love. We have so much love in our family that it just bubbles over. And, you know, I hope that we give some of that to you guys. And I hope that you have it in your own family. And if you don't, try to work on building it. Try to work on building it. There again, don't let it tear down your personal life. If you got to tear down your own stuff to build it, then, you know, maybe that's something you want to talk to somebody about, or just don't do it. Don't talk to anybody about it. But this is the holiday season, and we need to reach out to other people. It's a busy time of year, so remember that people don't have all the time that they might have some other time. So give them the benefit of the doubt and reach out a second time. And then, you know, hopefully you just say back to people, hey, you know, I'm not missing your note. I just don't have the time, but I'll get back to you. Don't make promises you can't keep. This is a bad time of year to make promises that you cannot keep, okay? So don't do that. I'm telling you that psychologically, that's just not a good thing this time of year. Tell people what you can do and tell people what you can't do in a kind manner, and then just go with that and stick with it. I'm so grateful to have y'all in my life. The internet has allowed me to reconnect with so many people that I was distant from and lost from over time. It has allowed me to learn about so many of you again and get connected in your life. And some of you are so daggone funny, okay? Some of the people that I connect with are so funny, and the laughs are great. Times that you bring into my heart and my day, I can't tell you what they mean to me. Right when I need a little bit of something, there's something that somebody throws out there, and it just really is a highlight of my moment and a highlight of my time. When I pass it on, it may not be so funny to the next person because they don't know you so well, but I hope all of you have a great holiday season. You know, I have many friends that are outside the United States, and many that are in, and many that I have contact with regularly, and many that it might be once a year. But I love all of you. If you want to know where things are with me as far as the GoFundMe, please read the updates at St. Julie Up to Heal under GoFundMe. I'm still working that. It's struggling at this point. It's really struggling. I still need over $10,000. I believe, and my faith is what gets me through a lot of days, and my faith is what allows me to help other people, because otherwise I believe I would have just already slid on down the other side and crashed and burned. But I'm not. I'm still working this. I'm still here. I want this to be a great time for everybody, but please reach out to those people that you love this time of year, because it is important. If you have family members that need help, try to get them help. Do what you can for other people, but don't forget yourself. Yourself is very important, okay? Self-care is so important. You can't take care of somebody else if you don't take care of yourself. So make sure and do that. Your pets, what about your pets? What about those warm and fuzzy little guys and gals, okay? My boy Cos is the greatest. He is the greatest. We've got pets at home in Alabama that we love. Love on your pets. Let them lick the candy cane for Christmas. Come on, one lick. I mean, what's it gonna hurt? What's it gonna hurt to let them lick the candy cane? Okay. It's that time of year to reach out. My Cos got a little bite of oatmeal, and he does not get people food. So from me to you, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I may see you again. I plan to see you again, but if something happens and I don't, for any reason whatsoever, whatever it is, know that I love all of you guys. I hope you have many blessings in your life, and I hope that all the things you wish for come true. Don't forget to reach out. Bye.